Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 228. It is a Tuesday morning, and we are on our way to work. For a minute there, I thought it was Wednesday, and I was way behind. Tuesday morning, we're going to work. Let me see, some changes since yesterday, since I talked to you. Definitely some stuff going on the political front stuff. Seems to be getting slightly better, but not really positive. However, we did go to a county fair yesterday, and for the last 2 years, I won the watermelon eating contest. And I was there yesterday, and I was walking around with my youngest, and he wanted a free frisbee that this guy had on his table. And so we went up to talk to him, and the guy started talking to us and totally threw us off. And he forgot about getting his free frisbee, but in the process, my son said, "Dad, we have to go. You have to eat the watermelon for the contest." And the guy's like, "When is that?" And my son said, "Right now, we have to go." So we leave, and the guy said, "Can I come?" And he'd been doing financial consulting for 43 years, so he's an older guy. We said, "Yeah, sure, come on." And he's like, "Well, I wonder if I could get in on that. This is an old man." And we're like, "Yeah, just go right there and you can sign up." And he went in, he came back, he's like, "Okay, I'm signed up." I end up coming in second to this old man by about 2 bites. It was hilarious. We're the ones that brought him over there, and he ended up winning the contest, so it was kind of funny. This morning I was supposed to actually meet with someone at 7 o'clock this morning. Totally forgot about it. So I have to reschedule. He wants to schedule it for Thursday. I can't do it Thursday. I'm out of town. Friday, out of town. So maybe next Tuesday we'll get together then. So that's the plan right now. Right now we're on our way to the office. Don't really have a lot of stuff going on today, I don't think. Now, I mean, I was already off about this one meeting, so maybe I'll be off about this. Looks like I just have a 2 o'clock meeting with my manager, so that should be no big deal. We'll get in there, let our face be seen, and let the computer see that we were there, and then we'll head out and play some slots, back to the office, back to the casino, and maybe a little poker tonight. It's a lot more likely tonight than it was yesterday, so that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back. So it is 10:40, and I'm going to head to the casino here real quick. Yeah, we've heard that before. Real quick. And try to make a little bit of money, and then we're going to order food while we're there, and then head back to the office for a meeting with our manager, and then we'll head back to the casino again after the meeting. Today is the last day for one of my team members. Very bad, which means now we're going to be down to only a few of us doing any work at all. We're going to have pretty much as many managers as we have workers, so that's not good at all. Yeah, it'll be tough after today, but there's nothing we can do about it. Let's focus on the task at hand here. We're gonna see what we can do at this casino, hopefully make some money, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. It's a beautiful day today. It's a little bit early still, but I really didn't find a lot to play, so I'm gonna go take care of some personal stuff before I get back to the office. Walked around, pretty much looked at everything. I don't think I missed any kind of plays or any kind of machines that I needed to check at all, but just wasn't finding anything worthwhile. I did sit down and have some food. I had a nice triple cheese like I normally would on Monday, but of course yesterday I had that gross food that we ate with the team, that Mexican type food, and so I didn't use my free food for the week, so I just used it today. And it was okay. It was really, really large, but very dry today. I don't know why. So I'll hit car here. Anyway, I talked to a couple people in there that I know that work at the casino, and just looked around, and like I probably played 5 machines, plus 10, minus 12, plus 9, minus 6, and just overall couldn't make any money. None of them were really very big plays either. And I ended the session ahead $11, 11 big ones. So plus $11 to start our day. Probably cost us $4 to get here in fuel, but what are you gonna do? And yeah, like I said, right now I'm gonna take care of a couple personal items since it's still pretty early, and then we'll head back to the office and go from there. So yeah, a little disappointing, but I mean, when you're stuck, you can't go out of town. What can you do? I also had a personal meeting this morning at 7:30 that I forgot about, so I have to reschedule that. And they're like, "Oh, can we do it Thursday morning?" No, not Thursday for you. No, I can't do Thursday morning. I'm traveling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the average person's like, "Wait a minute. You travel Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday out of town? What about your job?" I'm like, "Just let me do my thing." But anyway, so yeah, not much going on yet. And I'll come back and let you know what happens. Alright guys, I am back. It is 3 p.m. Just finished up my meeting with my manager, went back to my desk, took care of a couple other things, and we are all set right now. The guy who was leaving left for the day, so he's done. I know he had some personal days left, and you don't get paid for those when you quit, so you can use them as part of your 2 weeks notice, which is crazy. But which reminds me, I need to get mine scheduled soon, and my trip scheduled soon, and I know where I'm going. I just need to book the darn thing, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Right now we are heading back to the casino, hopefully do a little bit better than that big $11 that we earned earlier. But I mean, it was kind of an interesting session because some of the things I played, among one of the things I played was a $5 a spin play, and it lasted one spin. I expected it to go for a while, lasted one spin, and fizzled out right away. So it just didn't have an opportunity to do much. But hopefully there's some stuff going on now. Now I am kind of interested to see what's going on here because I'm seeing a few new people checking machines here, but a lot of the ones that have been around for years have just disappeared. I don't know where they are. So I don't know. Did they get kicked out? Did they get cut off, as far as free play, and they're angry? I don't know. To me, even if you're not getting free play, you're still going to go look. But, we'll probably find out real soon. But right now we're heading back there and hopefully have some good variants. And then we're going to stop by the house, hang out for a while, see if they want to go to the county fair again. If not, then we'll probably head straight to poker. If they do, then we may do that for a while and then go to poker. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, a lot of action in there that time. Trying to think back to how it went down. Walk in, take a lap, I don't see anything, and there was one machine that I couldn't get to because the lady was on it. I found a couple small plays, and then at that point I was down like $10. Then I went to the machine that lady was playing and found a play on there, and that one was at $6 a spin, and it hit a little too early, so it didn't pay very well. I was actually involved on that machine for $1,000 at $6 a spin. Ended up paying me like $9.04 or something like that, so I was down almost 100. Played another machine, left that one down about 80, and then I was pretty much done. Really couldn't find anything else to play. There was a new machine that I wasn't 100% positive about the entry point on, and actually played that one. Got a little bit lucky on that one. To be honest, you got to be upfront, Got a little bit lucky on that one. and ended the session ahead, $33.33. I guess that's lucky. So, that was a lot of time in there. I ran over $4,000 through those two big machines that I played, a $6 one and like a $4 one. And just overall, just not a lot of opportunity. The two big plays that I played were borderline plays, and ended up not working out that great, but we didn't lose any money. So right now, we're going to call home, let them know we're on the way, go home, change clothes, put some shorts on, and hang out with the family for a while, and then probably go play poker tonight. So right now, it looks like some serious rush hour traffic already, and I'll come back and update you soon. All right, actually, I forgot to tell you one other thing. While I was in there, I got a call from the politician who was bad-mouthing me, and he called to apologize. I noticed later he actually left a message as well. He called to apologize for what he did, that what he did was wrong, and it wasn't true, and that he won't do it again. It was uncalled for, and he'll never do that again. And I said, well, that's good, then I won't say anything about you. And he said, okay. And then he sent me a text message later on saying, sorry again, and God bless. And I said, thank you, God bless you too, and hopefully everything is cool. So, you got to stand up for what you believe in. My dad, God bless him, he wasn't afraid of anybody. He didn't care who you were. And I don't know if I've ever said this before, well, first, he always said, there's only one person I fear, and that's God. There's nobody else that I worry about or am afraid of. And my dad actually worked in a bank way back in the 1960s and became a bank manager, a bank president, actually, of a branch. And he actually quit his job as the president of a bank for women's rights, because there was a woman who was being mistreated by someone, and someone higher up than my dad, who was the president of that area. I guess we call them district managers now, but they call them that. They put up with it and wouldn't listen to my dad, and he quit the job over it, his family's livelihood and everything, to prove a point that what you're doing is wrong. So, and this is in the 60s, where, how were women treated in the 60s? They were secretaries, they were nurses and teachers. They probably were mistreated at work quite a bit, and he wouldn't put up with it. And he's an old-fashioned kind of guy, and he knows our faith tells us that everybody is treated equally. You treat everybody the same, and honesty and all that stuff. So I'm glad that guy called me and apologized. It says a lot for him. Still not voting for him, but it says a lot for him. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, so ended up not playing poker after all, so we'll pick all this back up tomorrow and just go from there. Got my rest, ready to go. Tomorrow's going to be a big day, so going to bed now. It's about 11 o'clock, be up by 5, leave the house around 6, and I'll catch up with you then. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.